The years I've never had like Valentine's, like someone to celebrate with.
Yeah.
I think I like my saddest years.
Really?
Yes.
Because of February 14.
What if you are with someone that thinks that, oh, you should buy me flowers even though you celebrate love every day?
Even if I were one person who is not hyped about one particular day in a year, flowers are good stuff occasionally. It's not that one day in a year that you have to blow the budget to celebrate love. If you celebrated each other every day, it wouldn't be that much of a big deal on the 14th of February.
For me, well, that day has to be special.
Okay, fine.
Have you seen the pressure from social media? Everybody's unboxing something.
It's always going to be people on social media pressuring you about something.
Yes.
You are going to have to learn to filter it out.
That day's
because
pressure is different.
no matter how bad your gift is, there's a better gift.
You see, that day's pressure is different.
Okay.
If you think you're buying a G-Wagon that day, someone else is unboxing
That's
a
exactly
Lambo,
what I mean.
right? But unbox something.
Valentine is coming. Hey. Hi everyone, you're welcome to another episode of the Wealth Streets Journal, the podcast where finance meets real life, and real life is here. We're here to talk about love, life, money, Valentine. And with me, I have the best persons in the game to speak about it, and I have...
Hi people, my name is Onyeka Alika, aka the Chigi Investment Fund.
Come on.
My name is Tolani Adewumi. Hi.
Hi, thank you for being here, guys. Okay, so Valentine is tomorrow, and a lot of things are happening. Money. I want my boyfriend to buy me something, and he doesn't even think that. Oh, I don't necessarily believe that we should. I mean, love is every day. Valentine is every day. Do you believe?
Well, the pressure that comes with Valentine is not what I look forward to. But yeah, it's only right to like make your partners happy on Valentine's Day. What do you think?
I mean, I agree that you celebrate love every day. You don't have to, create an impressively or a massive buzz on one day in the year. However, I agree. Do a little something if you can within your budget.
You know what she said. So it doesn't have to be all that.
You don't
But
have to
there's
be all.
also that, you have to buy flowers, Valentine's, you have to make it special. I
Flowers are
heard some
expensive,
people talking
right?
about it like some minutes ago about how they don't necessarily believe in Valentine's. And what if you are with someone that thinks that, you should buy me flowers even though you celebrate love every day?
Even if I were one person who is not hyped about one particular day in a year, flowers are good stuff occasionally. So it takes us back to the thing where like it's not that one day in a year that you have to blow the budget to celebrate love. If you celebrated each other every day, it wouldn't be that much of a big deal on the 14th of February.
For me, well, that day has to be special.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. I know it's not normal for the men to be hyped about Valentine's, but I think I always feel so. Confession.
Yeah.
The years I've never had like Valentine's, like someone to celebrate with.
Yeah.
I think I like my saddest years.
Really?
Yes.
Because of February 14.
So is it that you're going to get gifts or something?
You're not getting any gifts.
Okay,
So what was now the...
If you don't have...
okay.
Have you seen the pressure from social media? Everybody's unboxing something.
I think we need to address the pressure.
Okay.
Because
why
the
exactly
pressure,
the pressure?
that's what you opened with. Social media, there's always going to be people on social media pressuring you about something.
Yes.
You are going to have to learn to filter it out.
That day's pressure is different.
No matter how bad your gift is, there's a better gift.
You see, that day's pressure is different.
Okay.
If you think you're buying a G-Wagon that day, someone else is unboxing
That's
a
exactly
Lambo,
what I mean.
Right? But unbox something.
Unbox something.
Unbox something. I mean, this is not me saying do fake life and buy yourself what you're unboxing.
What if I want to buy myself something?
I've seen that. Okay, so I'm not
You don't have to wait for Valentine's Day.
You're not going to them days.
I'm not going to call it, but I saw it.
So you said the days where you celebrated Valentine's Day alone were some of the saddest, whatever. If you bought yourself something nice, wouldn't it be less sad?
Okay. maybe.
I'm not saying buy yourself something and pretend somebody else got it for you, but
then
take a little bit of that pressure off of that. At the edge of, you can get yourself a little something nice to appreciate yourself.
Okay.
Even if, post on social media if you must.
It's sweeter when it comes from someone.
I agree.
Exactly.
On that, we agree.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think I want to ride on that.
Okay.
Should a woman, do you mind if your woman doesn't get you gifts?
I mind.
Yeah, I do have a
mind.
problem with that.
Like, serious problem.
Yeah, give and receive.
Like, it can actually... It's not a ground for breakup, but remember what they say. Intention matters, Rabbi. Thoughts matters, Abby.
Yeah.
Now, we're not even saying what gift did she buy. We are saying she did not buy anything. I mind, and we might break up.
I think that's a problem too, because I kind of express appreciation for people with gift giving.
Yeah.
And I think I like when I receive thoughtful, curated gift as well.
Simple.
Not just my face slapped on a pillow or something. Like something something you know I would appreciate, something you know I need.
Yeah.
So I think it's a problem if, as a woman, the female just expect to get something.
Yeah.
Like, do something. Come on.
But then there's
And don't buy singlet, please.
Stop.
Hey, I
Do
didn't want to
something
get there.
thoughtful.
I didn't want to
needed.
get there.
No, let's go there.
At the whatever was sounding like a pick me, I'm just gonna stop.
See,
Do
the
something.
problem is women. Sorry, let's rephrase. Some people are expecting Birkins. Some people are expecting Hermes, but your own budget is.
It's singlet and what's that? What would
we
you
need to stop
appreciate?
that.
Yeah, what would you appreciate? Tell me something you would appreciate.
What happened to a Loro piano? What happened to me?
What is wrong
If you're
with
expecting,
you?
if you're expecting all of that, just basic.
All right, fine. Let's be realistic for the middle class, working class person. What would you get your girlfriend? What would you expect them to get you?
Okay, for a middle class working class
Yes.
kind of person, I'll get you flowers. We'll go on dinner dates. I can get you River Island.
What if I got you tires?
Huh?
Tires for your car.
Funny enough, I will appreciate new
done
tires
that
for my
before.
car. More tires.
Before.
I will appreciate it more.
Wait, did the person have a car at least?
Eh?
Let's move on.
Why would, come on. Come on, are you gifting him with faith?
Yes.
No car? You bought tires? He didn't have a car?
He had time. Obviously, he had
Okay,
a
that's
car.
it.
He just mentioned once, several weeks leading to Valentine's Day, that he needed to change his car tire.
No, that's
That's
thoughtful.
actually-
In my
That's
head, I
very
thought,
thoughtful.
nice.
That's
I didn't buy all
actually-
4. Let's just, but I did buy a tire.
No.
How many
I
zebras?
think
For
I think
How many
that's
zebras?
beautiful.
2.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know.
Manageable.
So buy gifts. That's the
Buy
the-
gifts. Buy thoughtful gifts.
Please give us
Very
more
thoughtful
options
sis. Yeah.
for guys.
For guys,
Yeah, I'm sure.
What you would like
I'm
to receive.
expensive.
Can it pay you a no expensive?
I don't know. Wristwatch.
Okay.
Just something, maybe like a Michael Kors. You
So-
don't have to. You can do Swatch.
Okay.
All of those, they're not so expensive.
Yes.
But honestly,
Yeah.
as a guy now, I think if you want to gift me, just gift me stocks.
Nice. I like what we're
like
taking
that.
this to.
I like that.
Nice.
I like that.
makes
So if you
sense.
tell me, babe, I got you some stocks on Merry Trade, and I'm like, okay, I go there and I see, I swear, even if it's 100,000 naira stock, I'll appreciate it.
You said even if
That's
it's
you
100,000.
investing in my
So
future.
In your future,
It's more than I love you. You're investing in
because
it.
it can get 1 million.
That's
of course.
exactly.
Of course.
So-
you just wake up one day.
So stocks for me. Do you know
I
how
think that
do you
it's
know how
actually very
nice it would be if we're just sitting at dinner and I'll be like, babe, check your mail. And then the mail I'm like,
Aw,
the
cute.
mail says,
Oh, it's so
"Alright,
romantic.
so
Yeah, it's so
person has ordered
romantic.
Stocks for you. Da.
I do have a question though. If you want a be made out of Valentine's Day gift, I imagine several other things that get celebrated in a year. Your birthday, your anniversary, your, what else? Birthday, anniversary, Valentine's, Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, exchange
New
gifts.
Year's.
So, relationship is expensive, people.
Very expensive.
So your budget monthly or what? Because for me, it's been a while. How does it work? I know I said I bought tires, but that was a long time ago. Totally.
I mean, if people are on allowances
budget
now,
relationship
if people
monthly?
are on allowances now monthly, what's gift monthly?
What?
Like people are on girlfriend boyfriend allowance,
Yeah.
girlfriend allowance actually,
You all are taking this serious.
right?
Kilo shele.
If they are on that, what's now gifting every month? Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So like you just
It's the same thing. She's saying, do we like relationship
is
is
that
expensive?
budget?
All
He
of
wants
these
Laura
things.
piano for Valentine's Day. What does he want for his birthday? How much of my salary do you want? Jesus Christ, tithes?
Well, have you heard to whom much is given,
Much is expected.
much is expected?
All right, fine. Budget
We'll
your
leave it there.
relationship.
We'll leave it there. So, question: what's the real cost of Valentine's?
The real cost of Valentine's. That's a very. Should we actually say? See, Valentine's, for example,
Yeah.
in Lagos, in Nigeria, as a guy, right? If you don't have at least 300,000 first,
Wait, hold on. Give me a practical example.
yes, so I will give you.
Yes.
If you don't have at least 300,000 first for dinner that day, I think you should just try to set up something at home. Just do some romantic
Okay, I'm
things on the
sorry.
ground, like in the parlor,
see, this
on
is-
Netflix and that. But if you don't have that one,
Like at
starting,
least 300K.
yes, because very soon now you start. I'm sure we've been seeing Valentine packages. Oh, chef Kine is doing this. This one chef is doing this package for couples, romantic
Yes,
dinner
his
for
and
two.
hers.
His and hers. God bless you.
Yes.
And we are seeing they're now charging dollars per table
Goyeka is
in
going
dollars.
to.
So, as a guy, my kings, let me just advise you: 300,000 naira.
See, this
Don't go anywhere.
I do have a lot of issues with
Okay.
the cost of one day in a year to celebrate love. Because why? First of all, you're going to restaurants where there's going to be packed full of people. It's going to annoy you anyway.
Not
Just
necessarily.
bare people, right?
Do you know what
And then
is
you're going
even-
to pay premium for food.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more romantic if maybe the better chef of the both of you or the better cook of the both of you cook this food in the house and like just do something.
Fulani is still a very.
No, do you know what is even busting my head now?
I love
Is
it.
that it is Onyeka that is.
And like it's very
everything
like,
about Valentine's. Like
You know
the
why?
roles have switched.
I'm on the receiving end.
this year.
I've always men are on the receiving end naturally. We accept that, right?
Okay.
The men are the ones spending now. who
Oh,
spend
okay,
fast.
okay.
Now you go know. Now you go remember.
Yes,
Say,
yes,
you
All right.
understand?
Probably, but okay.
Well,
So you've probably gone on those dinner dates. If you don't even know how much the guys spend.
You know what? I would always take, anyways, again.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Look, so I was just going to say it's a little bit too much, the crowded
Yeah.
restaurants. Everybody is outside in red or matching outfit on the February. I don't want to be anywhere near that. Maybe some of us should do February 15.
which is every other day.
No, so like there's
So what
enough
if
room
your
for
partner
everybody.
says it must be that day?
But I don't think men are that very crazy about Valentine's.
Well, with the exception of Oyeka, now we
Onyeka is
know.
an exception. I don't think men are very crazy about
well,
Valentine's.
To be honest, I'll be very happy not to spend money on Valentine's Day, if you ask me. Right? But if you know this is what makes your partner happy,
Well,
Why not?
there's that too, I suppose.
why not?
Okay,
That's good.
Trust me, I'm not exactly happy. Because somewhere we bleed. Do you understand?
And it's going
Pockets
to be
will
red.
bleed. But if your partner come on,
Yeah.
it's the least you can do.
All right, cool.
Fair enough. So, at what point in relationship should we start to talk about money? Like, can we are dating now? At what point should we start to talk about
From the
money?
jump. From the day you say, can I be your girlfriend? Can I be your boyfriend? Okay, leave that day. That day you put like, the next day it should be. Now, when I say talk about money,
Yeah.
it's not, one party is asking the other.
Yeah,
I
definitely
need this, I need
Yes.
that. Talk about how
How
do
much
you
you're making?
how do you, apart from your work that we know of, how do you make money? Right? Apart from, in fact, I think these things are things you should ask in talking stage.
True.
You know why? Because when you start, so that it doesn't now look like it's an issue when some things are not adding up. So that talking stage that you all have called it, that is where you should have the money talk.
I think also just to establish compatibility, the way you try to do that with everything else, your views on things that are important to
Yeah.
you. I feel like money is one of those things that are really, really important
Yeah.
that you should talk about. And it's not necessarily even because you're sharing bills or because you're pulling resources quite yet.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just because you want to know, how does this person behave around money?
Yeah.
How much does money mean to them?
Yeah.
Do we align on those things?
Mm-hmm.
Do they love money? Does that mean that money run their life?
life, yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? But then again, much more seriously, when things are beginning to get serious, I feel like, and I said it before, and I usually get told off for saying this. I feel like money is one of those conversations in relationship where you all have to sit down like any business meeting. Be sat across the table from each other, pen and paper, right? How are you going to, approach finances? As soon as you start pulling resources or you start envisioning a future where you have to pull resources, like what kind of, financial situation would you
Yeah.
like to have?
Yeah.
Just be sure to get these things out of the way very earlier on, and just get accustomed to how your partner or your person approaches that conversation. Money is such a sensitive topic
Yeah,
as well.
it is.
Yep.
So like you said, talking stage, get it down. And then the further you go, the more serious,
It's more
that
serious.
conversation
Yeah.
will go.
Yeah.
I feel like before you get to the point where you're not even proposing, you already know, not, because you don't know the future for certain,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you already kind of have an idea what your financial future together will be like.
So that even brings me to see, money conversation is as difficult and important as when you're having conversations about your genotype.
I was
I
going to
agree.
say that.
Do you understand?
Yes.
If you are AS, you are not compatible, right? If you are a money spender, you are also a money spender. Obviously, you're not compatible. If you are a money saver, and this is a money spender, maybe you try to
Maybe you balance each other
be
out.
balanced, but that conversation must
I
be
agree.
had.
It's
I agree too.
100%. It's such, and I like the fact that you didn't even trivialize the conversation and make it
Yeah.
like, oh, it's such a, you should have it over dinner.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a serious conversation, can be a difficult conversation,
Yeah.
but it has to be had.
It's not a
regardless.
comfortable
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Especially with people that don't like it when you're trying to it's like you're monitoring what they're spending
Yeah.
and how they're spending.
I mean,
and-
I feel like at some point, so if on a first day you hit me with how much do you earn, I'll probably be a little bit uncomfortable. You get to a point where those kind of
It will
things is
come-
laid
will
bare
come
on the
natural,
table.
yeah.
But there are subtle questions that we ask that will help you understand my behavior
Yes.
or my relationship with money. Am I reckless? Am I a saver? Am I an investor? Like there are conversations leading up to show me your payslip. That's that one is for much later. But like you lead on to to relationship progresses, those conversations progresses and all of those stuff. Yeah, certainly.
So, fun fact. Some of my first questions when I meet you and I ask you, oh, what stocks have you been buying?
I feel like that's because
That's
of your
it.
job.
I don't
Be
think
calming
so.
down, Baba.
I don't think
that's because
so.
of your job.
I don't think so. Now, okay, maybe not even. Okay, I'll just ask, what investments do you even do?
Okay.
See, honestly, at that point,
I don't know how I'm gonna take that.
Even if you had told me,
I mean-
even if you had told me something that is not even in, maybe like the capital market, right? But you cannot tell me you don't have anything.
But what if she doesn't?
Then that's
No,
the
but really,
problem.
it's not a
I
problem.
mean,
How is it a problem? You can just
It's a
tell her. You
problem.
can show her.
Okay, we will now start from there.
Yes,
If
exactly.
she's willing to.
And she'll be willing because she loves you.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
well, you don't want to. Again, I don't think you want to eat somebody with.
Yeah, I think
Straight off
it
the
is.
jump. What do you invest?
Eh,
But we've had those conversations.
Those are light. Those are conversations that can be had.
So maybe not as serious as we are taking it right now.
Exactly.
Just banter, like, how far now? Did you see what the market did today? But
I feel
this
like
is-
that has a lot to do with your job.
Exactly,
though.
and then the kind of people that
Okay,
you have
let me
around
put
you.
this in context. Before Meristem,
Yeah.
I used to work in banking, core banking, right? And more so in treasury. You'd be surprised by how that's financial services, ladies and gentlemen. You will be surprised by how little people who work in treasury
Yeah.
and banking knows about stock
Yeah.
because it's not in their immediate environment.
Yeah.
They would dissect any government instrument
Fixed
for
income,
you.
T-bills and
But not
everything.
stock.
Anyway,
But
so
not
if you go
stocks,
and
yes.
say, "Oh, how did the stock market close?" You're like, "Bruh."
And so that's why I now
So I
came
feel like
down
it's
to
because
say,
it's your job.
What? See, even tell me you are doing a job, I will understand. Do you understand? But when you are telling me nothing, red flag.
Red
Sorry.
flag.
Sorry.
All right,
I think
fine.
that makes sense.
Financial red flag for you is
yes.
if
So you have
they
to
don't have.
You have to like make financial plans.
It
be
shows some
prudent,
sense of responsibility.
responsibility.
That's what I'm just trying to say.
So,
It shows that if we eventually get there, right, I can leave money in your hands and I'm sure it would yield something. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
It's not just, Yeah. let's not spill
Okay,
some
fine. At what point in your relationship do you then begin to like pool investment resources?
joint account
yes, joint account.
when we sign marriage certificate.
Damn.
So-
I'm not broaching that area with you except you mean business.
Wait, are you?
What is it?
Are you going to have a joint account with your husband? With your husband?
Okay, so my view on household finance is a little bit different. Depending on what you choose to do, I feel like this is a conversation that the world will never agree on, whether it's 50-50, whatever. But I would like a situation where there's a joint account, where a certain percentage of both person's income is contributed into that joint account to be used for certain expenses. Depending on yours financial situation or dynamics, it can range from like petty household things to like big investment purchases. Now, if you're in a relationship where, and I feel like a certain percentage is fair because that's a equal burden.
Yeah.
But then again, it depends on like whether you're 100% or a 50-50% to decide on what that money, that joint investment or account or whatever will be spent on. However, I do value financial independence a lot. So I can't be one of those people who in a marriage only operate from a joint account. If that won't work for me. I would agree if a certain percentage is contributed to a joint account for specific earmarked thing with somebody who is equally as disciplined with their money because you want to make sure that you stick to the plan.
Yeah.
However, I have to have my own.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
think
have
that
that. I can carelessly, recklessly. That I don't have to request to you. That I don't have to check in with you. That I don't have to check our family or joint
Yeah,
project.
yeah.
Like financial independence is such a big deal for me, even if you're in a loving, happy relationship. So joint account and personal account is got to be the two.
Yeah, I don't think that the joint account is supposed to be for everything that has to do with
Well, I do
the
know a lot.
household.
You'll be surprised.
Wow.
I do know a lot of people who pull 100% of both of their resources, and I'm not even bringing this out of my. I've had this conversation with people.
True,
It's
true,
coming to mind. Huh? People are
Yeah.
coming to mind. That put 100% of their paycheck into a joint account, such that even when they buy each other gifts, they know
know
It takes. I don't think that. Then where's the room for surprises?
See, as good as joint account is like as good as it is, as beautiful as it looks, it can break it.
I was going
That's true.
to let me please sorry.
That's
let me quickly
very good.
let me put a caveat on this joint account thing. Depending on also what stage of life I am in or how much financial success I have, we feel sign contract on top of this joint account.
We will.
Yeah,
We will.
I'm one of those people that will not be like, oh, prenup. Why? Nah. Again, a lot about marriage can be contractual. Can be like sit on the business and have that conversation. And because people, find that uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That why does love and business conversation or business-like conversation have to coexist? People find it comfortable, and that's why we get in trouble. I feel like if the loss of that joint account or somebody breaching the trust on that joint account comes to a place where it can break your heart, hamper your financial success, deter your future plan or whatever, contracts must be involved.
Yeah.
So that everybody's on the same page about so depending on how much financial, for now, I mean, it's okay. But then again, when it's got to a point where I feel like this will cause serious emotional, financial damage, if should my partner decide to be careless or break the trust, you then need to get a contract. So I will have that as a caveat to that joint account thing. While I think is a good thing to have a united front as a home or whatever, it's also very important
to also have
depending on how much financial success.
Yeah.
Because I heard a story of a family after they got married, and then like some days later, the guy took money from their joint account to finance his own debt. like he had debts before they got married, and then once the old joint account thing came into place, he just
You see, this love thing is why I was wondering about this, your excitement about Valentine's Day, because that's somebody you love and trust.
yes,
And they're gonna pull that kind of, like, even if that were on your mind, shouldn't that be discussed?
exactly. She did not know.
Our money is my money, yeah, but like, should you not talk about paying your personal debt with money that we decided to do something else with?
I'm speechless.
It's actually like it's.
I think
crazy.
that's a problem.
It's a problem. So where do we now then draw the line?
So I feel like if you did that to me, if I had enough stake in that joint account, that if you did that to me, it would absolutely break trust. It would absolutely break the marriage, or absolutely impact my financial well-being in such an adverse way. That's where that contract comes into play, because you already have that thing that stipulates, like, should this person go sour, it will cause so much damage that it's going to be like even more than, surface level. Is one thing to be like, oh, that was very awful, you don't talk to them for like a week. It will really, really impact your financial well-being. That's where that contract
And then you don't
comes
even
in.
know what they are going to do, like what stunts they are going to pull next time.
So, I mean, again, love and trust goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
But again, where the trust is not enough to cover the odd, or like it will really, really pain you. Okay, so I hear stories about people, like there are guys who would send people to school or pay their partner's tuition with the hopes of getting married. And then the person would go to school and not marry you, and then you be absolutely. So my thing about that as well is, like, there's gift and there's investment. It doesn't matter if you had gone to organized markets such as the one we work in to buy your investment, or you simply paid somebody's tuition. There has to be a fine line. Gift is something that you've given out of the abundance of your heart, that you're not looking back to. It don't matter whether you get something back or not. Once it's crossed that path and there is an expected, feedback from that gift, it's an investment.
Yeah.
Treat it as such.
Okay, just to wrap up this segment here, I would want to say that you should not open, or you should not have a joint account with your partner except you find them financially mature.
Well, there's that. There's
Do you
that.
understand?
Yeah.
So once they are financially mature, it will take care of all of
of
these
this,
our concerns.
There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that.
So,
I mean, it will take care of all of them, but that doesn't still mean that either of them can still not betray that trust. Like, somebody financially mature can still betray,
have
the
bad
trust.
character or something
bad
just
character.
comes
That
up.
one safety.
Yeah, it's true.
Bad
You can be
no,
financially
yeah.
mature and have bad character.
Yeah.
Or
I feel like
sleep-
for
or
each
even
person, there should
resent
just
us one
be
day.
a situation. And I think a general rule of thumb is like, how much will pay me, how much will not pay me, and it will pay you anyway. but pay me beyond.
So let me ask.
Yeah.
Let me ask. So if there is a marriage split or something, and they have a joint account that they were not contributing equally to, what happens? Are we splitting the money in?
See, that's what I'm saying. If that money has gone past the amount that would pay you if you lose, let there be a contract. Let there be a clear stated, agreed
I'm
upon
rethinking this joint account
means.
thing.
If you have an amount, once it gets to that point where you feel like, if this person decides to go south, it will absolutely break me. You have to come to that coming to Jesus moment where there's much at stake now. If one of us decides to move south, right?
Yeah.
We need to agree on how this
going to do
would
it.
go
Yeah.
should that happen.
Okay.
I feel like that's where
But
everybody
don't you think that conversation in itself
We had.
is even
It's like the prenup conversation. It's like the debate that people have about prenuptial agreements.
Scary. It is actually scary.
because in my head I'm like,
Okay, here's the thing as well.
So,
Okay, no, that's not it.
actually, like,
what's going
Okay, so
on?
would you say, okay,
What's-
it's like that
what
conversation. It's like that debate about prenup, I feel like, that we always have. People say if you have trust, you can't have prenup. And people say, like, oh, prenup doesn't. I belong in that school of thought that says prenup doesn't mean that you don't trust people. You've been in friendship that are not even love relationship that you're like, oh, this person did change.
Yeah.
Or this person changed their mind or changed their response to something. But because you don't have, like, emotional damage is one thing.
Yeah.
Financial loss is something entirely apart.
Yeah.
Right? If you're going cry in your Lamborghini or cry with your fat paycheck or bank balance, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't lose on both sides.
Yeah.
So I don't think prenup or prenuptial agreement or such business conversation mean that you don't love or trust each other. It just takes a lot of unnecessary issues out of the way. Should you have to make decisions quick, fast, and in an unforeseen circumstance? That's how I view prenup. But people always look at this thing from the less privileged person's point of view. Imagine that for 1 second that you are the rich one. And you've worked very hard to pass on your money, to pass on your legacy. Would you not consider safeguarding this money? Or it's like a couple having a trust, right? And then thinking, what if I pass? And then there's another partner, the living person recouples. What happens to my children?
Yeah.
It's not that you don't trust your partner. It's just when you're not there, when those decisions have to be made, let there be contracts that can clearly, firmly decide, emotions aside, this is what we agreed that this money would be used
So that
for.
is why it is important to have this whole trustees thing, like planning your estate, so that
agree.
All of those estate planning, such that whenever
I agree.
anything happens, this
I
is
agree.
what happens to your funds, your assets,
Because,
and all of
especially
that.
because we're Nigerians. How many horrible stepmother story have you heard? So if I were ever to be in a position where there's a lot of financial whatever at stake, immediately those conversations will be heard.
Yes. Yeah.
And that doesn't mean I don't trust my partner. It just means that I feel like my children should be catered
Secure.
to. Yeah. Or I feel like in a situation where emotions are trying to override something, or you are allowed to recouple when a partner passes, right?
Yeah.
What if you recouple with somebody who has a different view on finances or have a different opinion on this thing than you and I agreed upon?
Yeah.
Something has to protect my intentions after I'm gone, particularly when you have children, when you have beneficiaries that you care about.
Yeah.
So trust doesn't mean I don't trust you. Trust, I mean trust.
Yeah.
And then prenuptial agreement doesn't mean I don't trust you. It's just protecting, something that you equally care about. You can even care about less than you care about your partner. But should things go south, or we were ever in a place where we are not right thinking or emotions are high, when we were clear-headed, this is what we decided. What protects that agreement? That's trust. That's prenuptial agreement.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay, I think
That's how I view it.
Let's leave marriage for a little bit.
Yes.
Let's calm down on the marriage thing. But then still back to relationship, love, and money. I know that we kind of talked about it, but how do you view splitting bills?
Hey.
I will let you go first on this one.
Do I really? Okay. Splitting bills.
Personally,
Definitely. For my ego. For every for all that I am as a man. I don't want us to split bills.
Oh.
The
is like, but then, but what if I want to also spend on you?
If you, perfect. That's
You already
very
told he
welcome.
likes gifts and stuff.
Very
No,
welcome.
I want to pay for our outing.
I also appreciate a woman that would just say, "What are you doing today? Dress up. I'm coming to pick you up.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Let's go for dinner."
Yeah.
That is going to be very beautiful.
all right.
Have I ever experienced it?
I don't know the kind of people you roll with.
Okay.
So for me, when it comes to bills, I think it's very, very particular. It's very like it depends on your very particular situation. No, really.
You see women.
Let me explain myself.
Suddenly, we need a yes or no.
If I'm with somebody who has the means, I am very happy to sit back.
Who has the means?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what if I fall in love with somebody that I'm more financially capable? I'm more capable than. Would I say for instance, you said to not talk about marriage. Okay, let's say for instance, we can afford, if we put resources, we can afford A. But with yours alone, we can afford C, right? Because of
We're
your
not
ego.
talking marriage,
Yes, in relationship, yes.
Okay, so
because of your ego, we'll constantly be going for lower than we can have.
Jesus.
If we put, so that's why I
But
said
you
it's
can
very-
afford it.
Yeah. So assuming me and him is of financial ways and means 100%, I'm happy to sit back the hell. Why am I dragging bills with you?
Yeah.
But if we can always have this, and your means provides us this, if I contribute, can we have this
but you know you can
I'm not
always
sacrificing this.
offer.
for your
For myself, I will not turn down your offer.
Yeah.
Just,
So
let's
you-
just-
that
let's just
settles-
be
that
clear.
settles the
You get-
situation.
If
Yeah.
you say,
Offer.
if you say
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
you offer,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's good, exactly.
No, so I think you misunderstood.
Yeah.
What I mean is like where we can have this and your way can provide us this. If we put resources, can we come to the middle?
Yeah.
Can we have better than you can solely
Yeah,
provide?
yeah.
But if you can constantly provide at the 100, I can sit back and enjoy, right? So it's not necessarily a battle of, I must contribute
Yes.
to the bills.
Pull resources to buy
It's what
Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, Tolani, I know the answer. I mean, obviously, but can you date someone that's potential?
you're gonna be in
Does
trouble.
Tolani look like who
You're
wants to
gonna put me in trouble. Okay, so simply no. At my age, talking to people about my age, potential. I'm
Yeah,
not
now,
saying
my
that
dear.
everybody has to be of ways
He
that
has a
means.
future.
I mean, you
The
got to
future
give me
is
something
bright.
to
The future
work
is
with.
bright.
I am very
Yeah,
sorry.
he's working on things like
She says she's very sorry. No,
You have to
strong
give
no.
me something to work with. I just said I'm happy to be in a relationship where I'm even a better
Yeah.
earner. That's very different from being with somebody that has potential. What are we?
Men are in trouble.
If I am dating an adult, I
Yeah.
expect you to have. It's okay if you have like dreams and aspirations that you have not yet attained. I do have that.
But it
That's
has
allowable.
something.
But you have to have something.
yeah,
Please.
have something.
And so
It's
what
30-something
if
year old
that
man.
something has not is not yet translating into.
Okay, so what are we talking about
See, you
now?
No,
can
she
see-
already
you can
said
see
she
the-
can be with someone that maybe is earning lower than she is, right?
Wait, there are some people that are not even yet any, but you are saying that in another 2 years, this thing might just spark.
Well, I already told you no.
That's what I wanted to hear.
So
I already told you no. It's just it is not even a matter of like what can it materially provide. Is just a matter of where are we aligned? And the answer to that is no.
No.
You need to have something doing.
I agree.
You need to have something, and even if you have something and you're aspiring for better, it's fine. That reminds me of this Steve Harvey's book that he made into a movie. Remember one of the guys, the dreamer, who always changed jobs. That's you didn't read the
Even
book
the
or watch the
Tyler-
movie.
Even the Tyler Perry movie.
it's the
now,
Tyler
I
Perry
think-
one
I
that
think
is
It's not
that
Tyler
that
Perry.
comes to
It's not
mind.
Tyler Perry. Is Steve Harvey, the TV host.
Okay.
He characterized men,
Okay.
right?
Oh.
There's a mama's boy, there's a whatever,
Yeah.
and there's a dreamer.
Yes, I
Homeboy was
remember.
always changing job every
Yeah.
other day
Yeah.
until he met somebody that made him step up.
right.
I'm not
Oh, yeah, it was made
sitting.
into
I'm not
business.
sitting around
Uh-huh.
for you to be.
Yeah.
To not know what you want to do with your future.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to be passionate about something and working towards it because she was an executive, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't really mess with him until he decided on being a chef and getting a food truck. They're still not on the same level. However, he had something.
Yeah.
He's not dreamy every day. One day you want to be a waiter, then the next day you want to be a footballer, and then the next day you want to. That's potential. And I already told you people no.
But he's trying,
answer is no.
He's trying different things.
Continue at
Come on.
at what age? Where were you when your people were trying? When your parents were trying?
Fear God.
Okay.
Can you be with a lady that earns more than you?
Yes, I can. Yes.
What about,
But you want to pay the
ego?
bill for your
exactly.
ego.
What about the ego?
So listen, that she's earning more than me doesn't mean I should not pay the bills, right? However, now that's where the whole financial maturity comes in. If she decides to say, "Oh, let me help with this," in fact, it's not if she decides to. It's only right.
That's exactly what I was saying
It's only
earlier.
right that she knows what's up. And now I've opened up, say, "See, this is what I'm earning. I no pass like this, right?"
That's exactly what I was saying earlier.
Let her. It's only right that except she
shows
doesn't
that-
love you.
Where you in a patriarchal society where the man is the head of the home, where you earn less and she earns more. If your ego got in the way, she will constantly have to settle for less than she has to. If she's willing to pool resources with you, you can have a standard of life better than what you can solely provide. And that's exactly what I was saying earlier.
But then I feel like the ego thing will still always come into play.
But leave that to Nigeria, man. There's no winning.
Yeah.
They want you to
I
have
think it's
some,
just
they want you
always-
to not have some.
yeah.
They want you to pitch in, they want you to not pitch
Yes.
in. They
I
want
think
you
it's
to...
just always-
We are not like those boys from the other side that would say split.
But anyways,
boys.
All right, thank you guys. I think we've had a very, very beautiful conversation.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Make sure you are responsible tomorrow, Valentine's. Until we catch you next time, keep investing.
Don't tear his pockets.